Hey guys, welcome to Catch America. I'm Captain Jeff Goodwin with this week's fishing report today from Shasta Lake. It's been a pretty good week on Shasta Lake. We've caught some really nice fish, primarily rainbows and browns. It's winter time. We're seeing some fish up really high in the water column. So we're using divers and side planers for the most part. Trolling spoons, trolling stick baits, running a little bit of bait now and again, but the bait just hasn't been on this week. So we've only been sending it down here and there. Nothing too crazy. Our weather needs to improve. We need to get a little bit more temperature in the water. It's been in the 40s, like 46, 47 degrees. So that's been a little bit tough on the bite, I think. But we got some great weather coming this next week, and I think we're going to see a nice little bump in the bite. Even still, the fishing's been pretty good, especially for the bigger fish. And we're going to keep going on Shasta Lake. We got favorable conditions finally in the Sacramento River and on Keswick Reservoir. They've decided to ramp back flows, and what that's doing is it's creating some really good water conditions for our rainbow trout and even brown trout fishing in Keswick. Also, the Sacramento River has been really, really good. So that's definitely something you want to take a look at in the coming weeks. That fishery is primarily rainbows. It's a catch and release fishery on the Sacramento River here in the Redding area, but it's pretty darn good. One of our boats ended up with a 2-day trip, and they got 65 fish to the net. So if you're interested in that kind of fishing, now is the time to go. Whiskeytown Lake. Whiskeytown is a little too early for any really good fishing. It's primarily a kokanee lake. Or bass if that's your passion, but we fish for kokanee, and its water temperature is cold, which isn't a huge problem, but the clarity is still pretty low. We need the clarity to come up quite a bit before we I think start catching, and a little warm up would be pretty good too. Siskiyou Lake up north, up in the Mount Shasta area, it's actually frozen over right now, so we're not going up there to play on the thin ice. But as spring rolls around, it's a great time to get up there and target some rainbows. And Siskiyou also has a really good brown trout population, so that's something to consider. We haven't been out on Trinity Lake in a while. Trinity's still on the rise. Trinity's got some color to it. That's primarily for us a kind of a spring fishery. Something worth noting is that there are some pretty good king salmon in Trinity Lake, along with rainbows, browns, and kokanee. The kokanee aren't known for their size, but every once in a while we'll run into a school of bigger fish, or some years we just have bigger fish than others. So that's worth checking out as well. But other than that, that's just about all we got this week for the northern region here. I think it's going to be an exceptional year. We got tons of water. Fish love water, so that's always something to take into consideration when you guys are getting ready to check out that fishing destination for your summer fun. Anyways, tight lines, and we'll talk to you soon.